have you all joining us tonight. If it's okay with all of you, as we like to do at the start of every event, we'll have everybody take 3 big scoots forward. I saw people, they gravitate towards the back of the room. I don't know if the gravitational energy is just like towards the back, but come on, closer. We don't bite. So nice to see faces which are familiar, but also many new faces. And that's the purpose really of this space, is to welcome community of familiar faces, but also expand that community with new faces. If this is your first time in Bhakti Studio, wanna say hi? Hi. I do this exercise because even if you don't want to say hi, I get to say hi. Welcome to Bhakti Studio. So I'll start with a little bit about what is bhakti. And I was just reading the news today after a long time, and I felt a little demotivated, honestly. Can everybody hear me all right? It's good? Okay. I felt a little demotivated, and when that happens, I like to dive a little bit into the yoga philosophy and just reflect, because it's very easy in this world to allow the externals to influence our emotions and the way we interact with the world. So in the yogic literatures, it talks about how the world we live in, whether we want to acknowledge it or not, or believe it or not, is a place of discomfort or miseries or challenges. I mean, without challenges, you wouldn't have happiness. It's a duality that has to exist. And without happiness, you don't have misery. So in Bhakti, it talks about these 3 kinds of miseries, which consist of all the difficulties we face while we're on planet Earth. So the first is adhyatmika, which are miseries that are created by one's own mind, one's own self. I mean, if you ever have felt stressed, or if you've ever felt anxiety, that's often because it's something that's going on in your head. I have a great tendency to overthink. I'm causing myself misery. And I mean, that's one of the biggest reasons for meditation, is people are like, my mind is driving me insane. I need a break from my own mind. Then the second kind of misery is adhibhutika, which is miseries caused by other living entities. Anything from a mosquito. I mean, oh my gosh, those things. When I go to India, I kid you not, it's an experience for me.
You got sweet blood.
Yeah, my sister can attest to it. I'd get one mosquito bite and they just pop up everywhere. It looks like I have giant like canyons on my arm. Sorry if that's TMI. But difficulties caused by other living entities, it can be insects, animals, even people, whether we like it or not. I mean, we don't have to look far to see how in our lives people are causing discomfort to people. And it's just such a weird thing to understand. It's like, why would people cause discomfort to people? Why would we do that? But it's just the way the world works. It happens. It's a truth. And finally, the third is adhidevika, which is miseries caused by external forces beyond human control. Some people may refer to it like Mother Nature, or energies beyond our grasp. I mean, no matter what humans do, you cannot control the ice snowstorm going on right now in half of America. You can't control tornadoes. You can't control tsunamis. I mean, it seems like half the world is affected by some natural disaster once a year. So it's said that these are the 3 things that consist of negative thoughts, energies, discomfort in the world. So you're like, why is he being so negative? I mean, why start talking about the things that make you uncomfortable? Well, that brings me to the point of why we exist. the practice of bhakti yoga is the practice of yoga which is meant to help you rise above these three different levels of discomforts that disturb you in the world. There's physical yoga asana, which many do in like a yoga studio setting like this, but that doesn't challenge, or it doesn't solve all three aspects. So bhakti, so just like, and that's just because, yoga focuses just on physical asana. But what bhakti yoga does is it focuses on the way of life that we can adapt such that not just at a bodily level or a mind level, but at a level beyond that, we're able to arise above these discomforts. So that being said, Kirtan is one form of meditation which helps one do that. It's said that in this time, age, circumstance we live in, Kirtan, or call and response chanting, is a really good way to engage your senses in a spiritual practice which helps one live like a lotus, repel the muddy waters of the world and still be a beautiful lotus flower. So that being said, we'll start with our first kirtan. My throat is a little bad, so I'm going to be relying a lot more on you all to be singing today. So if you see me like coughing, I'm not sick. I just went to India recently, and then after that, because of the air quality and the air pollution, I'm going to be coughing for the next 2 months. So just beware, I don't want you to be scared to come close. So I was talking to Vishwambar last week, and he was talking about how it would be nice to, and I think even Gaurav, and he was talking about how it would be nice to explain a little bit more about the mantras and what they mean. So I appreciated that feedback. So I'll talk a little bit about what this mantra means in a succinct manner. So this mantra expresses reverence towards a personality known as Chaitanya, and it's describing him as a moon-like personality because he brings calm and presence as well as peace of mind. Just like the moon soothes and brightens the night, this personality of Chaitanya is known to have that effect on people. So you can see Chaitanya is Chaitanya, and then Chandraya means moon. And then Namo, Namaste essentially emphasizes humility and devotion. So we are essentially praying for a moon-like peace, a moon-like clarity in our minds. So I thought it's a nice way to start the evening. Oh, and I forgot this last week, but just so you all know, we have Charlotte who is grabbing some pictures for her class. So if you see her hovering around, please don't be disturbed or don't mind. Thank you, Charlotte. So we'll do a practice round. The first word is Chaitanya, and you can repeat after me. Chaitanya, Chandraya, Namo, Namaste. Chaitanya Chandraya Nama Namaste. Your turn. Chaitanya Chandraya Nama Namaste. I don't know how many of you observed on your way in today, but we were blessed with a clear sky. And recently I was just taking a moment to appreciate the moon. It plays such a significant role on our lives. It affects how the oceans behave at night. It has such an impact on water. And you can imagine that if the moon has such an impact on water, what kind of impact does it have on us? We are, after all, 60-70% water. So there's so much awe and reverence to be had for the moon. So if you're struggling to keep your mind in one place, I encourage you to meditate on the form of the moon, which is so beautiful yet so important and prevalent in our lives. Chaitanya Chandraya Nama Namaste. With all your hearts. Chaitanya Chandraya Nama Namaste. Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste All the ladies this time. All the men. Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Ladies. Men. All together. Chaitanya Chandraya Namo. Once more. Chaitanya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Raya Namo Namaste. Chaitanya Chandraya 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 Namo Namaste. Chandraya Namo Namaste. Chaitanya 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 Chandraya Namo Namaste. One last time all together. Chandraya Namo Namaste. Namaste. So, those of you who have been to our events before, you know that we like to insert a short 20-minute wisdom talk. And the purpose of that wisdom talk is to learn a little bit more about bhakti yoga and how we can apply this practice of conscious living in the world around us. And today we have Gaurav joining us. He was here last week as well, and we're very fortunate to have him again. He's going to be talking about lessons from nature, and I think it's so apt because I would argue that we live in one of the most beautiful places in the world. And I say that looking at my sister because we went to Switzerland last year, and I kid you not, it looked like Seattle. I think in many places it looked like Seattle. Well, we're truly blessed to live in such a beautiful place. I mean, no other place, or very few other places, in my opinion, are at the level of living in Seattle. We were just coming down the 520 bridge, and it's just so, so, so beautiful. And I think Gaurav's going to be talking about mountains today, so I think it works out really well. Gaurav's been practicing bhakti yoga for 17 years. At the same time, it's not like he's a monk. He has a wonderful family, and he also works in tech. And, right now, the tech world is not known to be the most spiritual place. Those days are long gone. So,
they were here?
Yeah, some 20 years ago. 15, 20 years ago, tech was the place to be. But so I think the insights that Gaurav will have to share with us will be quite applicable to our lives, and at the same time, he's an author. He's written a book about some of his realizations living spiritually in a world that oftentimes fights that idea. All right, so that being said, we'll do a quick 15-second transition while we get Gaurav up here, and we'll be right back.
We'll chant a small prayer and then we'll start. Om Ajnantimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurau Shri Yutapad Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsya Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगणा ललिता श्री विशाखा वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांत राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमा ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So I welcome all of you to the Bhakti studio. Very happy to be back with all of you today again. I believe one Ayurvedic teacher was supposed to speak today, but due to the storm in Houston, he was not able to come. But we'll try to add some little Ayurveda for you here so that you're not bereft of that. So I was driving this evening from my home. I live in Sammamish. It's a beautiful sunset with so many various colors in the sky. And while crossing this Puget Sound, this bridge, beautiful skyline with all these tall trees, it was so nice. You know, so just like Ayan has mentioned about nature, so about moon, which is a part of nature. I was thinking nature is so beautiful. There are so many things that within nature attract us. And what to speak of the moon that provides light to the plants and provides succulent and juice to all these plants that we eat. Scientifically it is proven. Not just the sunshine, but the moonshine is also so important. And just like mother nourishes a child with her milk and with her love, Mother Nature nourishes all of us throughout our life with, you know, plants, fruits, and so many different nutritious things. And the branch of Ayurveda deals with all these different herbs and medicines from Mother Nature. So it's such an amazing science how it works. So all of us are very close to nature. So let us see how we can learn from Mother Nature. Because if we have an open heart, then we can learn so many lessons from things that are around us. You know, imagine heart like a field, and this knowledge that we learn from nature is like a seed. And when you put that seed in that land, you till that land with qualities of humility, with qualities of gratitude, eagerness, then it can sprout beautiful, you know, plants in that land, in the land of our heart. So we should have an open heart to learn from nature or from anyone else. We should be eager, and I'm sure all of you already have that quality. That's why you are here to learn and share and discuss. So very, very grateful and very honored and happy to be with all of you again. So this picture, can anyone guess where is this picture from?
California Redwoods.
Very good, yes. Yeah, bingo. Have you been there?
I have.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I also went there a couple of years back. It's a beautiful forest. I think all of us should go one time. It's in Bay Area. You cross the Golden Gate Bridge, and on the right you have this El Cadraz Island. And Al Capone, if you are aware, one of the gangsters from Chicago, that's where he was kept, and you cross it over. There is a Muir Woods forest. It's beautiful. You can learn so many things from there. I think one of my talks, maybe last year, I shared more in detail. So today I won't go much into detail about that, but I have written about it more in this book, Discover Nature, what I learned there, how the roots network with each other, and what lessons we can learn in terms of networking, and and also from sunlight. There is fire in the forest. What we can learn from fire? Like the fire sometimes help the forest. Not always fire is negative, but fire helps to open up the canopy, and sunlight can come in. It breaks open the pine, gets the seed out of it, and the seed can germinate on the ground. So many beautiful lessons are there. So keep it here. Okay, Mount Rainier. How many have you been to Mount Rainier? I'm sure most of you, as compared to Redwood. So this is the picture. I think this was August. Sometime like that, August or September. It was a beautiful day, and sometimes the clouds were coming, and the whole mountain was getting covered, and sometimes the sunshine was coming. So we got so many different views of Mount Rainier. And I took this picture and from my iPhone, of course. And then I was exploring what lessons we can learn from a mountain in general. So through a lot of Vedic scriptures and through my own meditation, I was writing these lessons which I have shared here. So one of the lesson is that a mountain is selfless. It has so many things that it produces. It produces flowers, flora, fauna. Some of the mountains, they have nice waterfalls. They produce sweet water. Sometimes they produce honey, right? So many things. So it is doing a selfless service. So dedicating to the welfare of others without expecting anything in return. And it is a source of water and food. It is immovable structure. It's pretty huge. It remains unshaken. Whether there is, winter storms or there is heat storms. I don't know if there are any heat storms there, but whatever it is, it just remains stable in all the conditions of life, whether honor, dishonor, respect, happiness, distress, all the situations, it remains stable. So it gives a lesson for us also, because we also face so many situations and crises in life. To remain stable, to pause for a moment, to think how to not only react but also to respond, because our natural tendency is to quickly take a action. But we forget to take a pause and understand the other person's perspective or analyze the entire situation. That's really important. It has a vast height, and the perspective is that when difficulties come into our life or too much happiness come into our life, we take a bird's eye view from a higher point of view, so that we understand in the grand scheme of things, what's happening. Because sometimes small things, we tend to fight with our near and dear ones. We try to judge them for small things. So, and also if things go wrong, we are so much upset, and we are thinking, oh, somebody said something to us 15 years back, and we are still, worrying about it. Rising peak. Look past material concerns towards spiritual goals. So what is really important for us? The new year is here, the new day is here. So among all these challenges and difficulties that are there, how is it so important for what lies ahead of us? What's our real goal? What are we aimed for? That is much more important than all those small and petty things that are going on. This is a practice prompt. So observe how you handled a difficult situation recently. How will you handle it next time? So just like a mountain, whatever situations is there, it is handling it very soberly. So just think about a situation. You don't have to tell anyone. It's just a self realization kind of thing, where you realize and basically improve upon, learn from a mountain, and then improve yourself. You grow from that learning. What is this? This is salt. So another lesson we can learn is from a salt. So in a preparation, if salt is too much or it is too less, what will happen? The taste won't be so good, right? So salt has to be balanced. So that is the first lesson from salt. So which means that we have to be balanced in life if we want to truly understand what yoga is. So here we are all assembled to understand the system of yoga. Like this is a bhakti studio, so there are various yoga systems. This is a path of bhakti where we understand through love and devotion the higher, spiritual truths. So one of the qualities a yogi should have is to be like a salt. So the quality of salt is it should be balanced in a preparation. So similarly, our life should be balanced. So what is that balance? The Bhagavad Gita explains that one should balance their sleep, how much you sleep, not sleep too much, not too less. Second is food habits, eating, not eating too much or too less. And there are different kinds of food also that is explained in detail. Mode of goodness, passion, ignorance. And then you balance your work. Like all of us have to work, right? Some of us are homemakers, some of us are businessmen or software engineers or whatever you're doing, finance, accounting. So we have to balance our work also. And fourth, it says is recreation. We have to also have some time for ourselves for recreation, right? We go out for, say, Mount Rainier or whatever in a park, or go for whatever we like to do, our hobbies, our passions. So it has to be balanced just like a salt. And when challenges come, we have a tendency to go to extremes, and we have to find a balanced approach to a problem. So that is another lesson. Especially in times of challenges, we have to make sure we don't go to extremes. Second lesson is that, okay, before I go to second lesson, has anyone told you while you have cooked anything that the salt in the preparation is very good? All of you have been cooking for a while. Nobody appreciates salt, right? So they say, oh, maybe the taco was good or noodles were good, but nobody says, oh, the salt was perfect. Nobody recognizes the salt. Has anyone experienced that? So salt is like invisible. So, but it does so much. It gives so much of flavor. But how many people, tell that, oh, the salt is really good and appreciated. That is fabulous. So salt never expects any recognition. And similarly, a yogi on this path of bhakti yoga, that yogi who is situated does so much for the satisfaction of others and not for himself. So that is another lesson. So bhakti yogi does everything in the background. They do not want any recognition that, oh, I am doing everything. They want to work together as a team and cooperate with each other. That is one of the qualities of a yogi. Third is salt merges into the preparation. So when you prepare any dish, can you identify where the salt is? Probably not, right? It's very difficult unless you do some strange chemical test, but you cannot identify where the salt is. It merges into preparation. Similarly, a yogi, like all of you I'm calling as yogis, irrespective of caste, creed, color, nationality, they try to understand the true knowledge, the essence of knowledge, and we separate ourselves from our egos and we go beyond our ego, then we can actually experience this knowledge of yoga, the divinity, the higher experience with others and with ourselves. We can connect to our inner selves. Because as long as we are blocked that I am this, I am that, I am great, or I am superior than you, I am better than you, then we cannot access that knowledge. because the meaning of the word yoga is a Sanskrit word, it comes from the term yuj, it means to connect. Yoga means to connect. So you connect to yourself through your inner consciousness, through that spark that is within you, and to higher divinity. And when you do that, you can connect very well to everyone, each one of us, in your family, in your friendship, in your relationships. It improves the quality of your relationships when you connect to yourself. Because when you connect within, it reflects without, it reflects outside also. That is the power of yoga. So this is what I just spoke. So you have to be balanced, avoid extremes in eating, sleeping, work, recreation. It is invisible, enhance the flavor of the world without seeking personal credit. It melts into the dish, dissolve your ego and labels to experience a unifying divine connection. Because all of us have that common spark. If a person dies, what happens? That spark is not there, that living force is not there. Then the person is just, whether it's of any nationality, caste or creed, doesn't matter. Stewardship, essential yet humble, recognize that wealth and power are not ours but are entrusted to us for a higher good. So these are some of the lessons that we have from SALT. So let's see how you can apply in your life. Obviously, there are so many ways from each lesson you can apply, but this is just one practice prompt I thought would be nice. I said prompt because now AI is getting very advanced, so I thought prompt will be right term. Because I work in AI, so this is one of my favorite terminologies. Remember how you felt last time when you did selfless service. Many times we do things for return, like we want some gain or some benefit out of it. But when we do something selflessly, then experience the joy within that you get. And this is a platform, Bhakti Studio is one of the platforms where you can do a lot of selfless things and experience the happiness that is within. You do a selfless service. I'm remembering a doctor, he's a very great doctor, and he does so much of surgeries, and he charges like a lot of fees for those surgeries. But one time he went to a camp where he treated very poor people, but who were great yogis. And after he treated them for free, he got so much of blessing for those old women. They were like, they could not see, they had cataract in the eyes. He was an eye surgeon. He did a surgery on them. And after the surgery, these old ladies, they patted on his head and said, "May you be blessed, may God bless you, may you be very happy in life." And he said, the joy that I felt was out of the world. I never felt such a joy coming out of the operation theater and doing eyes operations for millionaires and billionaires. So he did selfless service and he was so happy with that. What is this? Chicken. What? Can anyone tell me what is the quality of a chicken? What lesson you can learn from the chicken? Wakes us up in the morning. Okay. Huh? Rooster, yeah, yes.
They move their body around and their head stays in one spot.
Oh, is it? Is it? I didn't know that. Okay, we'll try it. Have you tried that?
I haven't personally tried it. But
Yes. Yeah.
I have chickens in my backyard, and
I
they're
see.
exposed to the alley.
Uh-huh.
And during COVID, all kinds of children and parents, and they would cycle through our alley all day long.
Hmm.
And it was just a tremendous joy to many people. So the chickens that we have were a true community blessing to many people.
Nice. Okay. Very nice. Thank you for sharing that.
And they make delicious eggs.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. I mean, I don't eat eggs, but probably. So, yes, so if somebody calls you a chicken in the world of yogis, that's a very good thing. So if I call you a chicken, it means I'm appreciating you. So the reason is because the quality of a chicken is when it goes to the heap of garbage, what does it do? It only picks the grains. It leaves behind all the garbage and dirty things. So so similarly, the person has to be one who looks at good qualities in others. It's called in Sanskrit Saragrahi, which means it takes the essence, Sara, and Grahi, it consumes the essence. So all of us have good and bad qualities. But what is that we can learn from the chicken is to take the good qualities in others. So one of the things is one of our teachers, Srila Prabhupada, who gave us a lot of this knowledge on this path of yoga. He was in New York. He was in what's that called? Bowery, yeah, and in the Bay Area in Haight-Ashbury. So there were so many people who were coming, who were like at that time they called hippies, And so he saw a spark in them. He saw one good thing in them, and he just fanned the spark. And by the way, there is a very nice YouTube channel also. It's called Fan the Spark. So he looked at one good quality in those people, and he fanned the spark, and those people were transformed. Their lives were transformed, and they became great yogis. So he saw potential to progress in this path, and anyone can criticize anyone. It is very easy to criticize, because when we criticize, then under the influence of ego, we think that we are greater than the other person, we are superior than the other person. And we think that, okay, we have the power to condescend others or to put others down. But like a chicken, when we see good in others, then we bring out best in them. Right? So we may criticize our children, we may criticize our husband or wife or whatever bad qualities are there. Whole day we can keep shouting. But that only brings out the worst in them. But when we look at that good quality and we appreciate it, then it brings out that good in them. Of course, when we have to correct them for some things, we can do in such a way to uplift them, to benefit them, right? And not to put them down. So it is generally said when you point one finger on somebody, what happens? 3 fingers are pointing towards you. When I find fault in others, it means I am myself honeycombed with faults. It is general human psychology that we tend to find the same faults that we have in ourselves. How many of you have experienced that? Right? It happens or not? So we should be seeking the essence, not a sectarian distraction of rituals and things like that. So let's see what is the principle of the essence. The chicken in the garbage. First lesson is discernment. Second is I mentioned the story of our teacher, Srila Prabhupada, who had a vision to look past outward chaos to find the spiritual, spark. Because he met such a people who were like gambling their lives away, and they were lying on the streets and not taking bath for so many months. But he still saw something in them. With so much love, he cooked for them. He made samosas for them. How many have eaten samosas? With his own hands, he made samosas and fed them. And these people, were transformed. And then humility. Others' faults are often reflections of our own. And then there is a gift of Kubja. Krishna values the purity of heart over physical experience. There is a small story of Kubja. She was not very beautiful, but Krishna, who went to her, he looked something good in her and transformed her. So that is the true quality of a leader. to transform somebody from something inferior to superior. So let's see this practice prompt. The second one is a little difficult. Just think in your mind some two good qualities, someone close to you. Generally, people who are difficult who are closer to us can give us more pain than who are far away. A person on a street cannot give you enough pain, right? Somebody who's very close to you can make your life miserable. Okay, let's move next. Okay, what is the lesson from crane? Do you also have crane? You had chickens? No. Who said that? Oh, nice, Jasper. Can you explain? How is it patience?
Maybe I'm thinking of herons, but I know some waterbirds wait for food to come near it, and then they strike and they get the food. But sometimes that can be hours, and they just wait.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I think very, very close. Thank you for sharing that. Anybody else? Okay. So generally a crane, it is standing on one leg sometimes, and in a stream of water, it is looking, so many fishes are passing by, small fishes, hundreds of fish pass by. And as soon as a big fish comes, immediately it comes and gobbles the fish, big fish. So what is the lesson that we can learn from a crane, from this activity? Can anyone guess? Awareness, okay, very nice. Concentration, focus, yes.
Discernment.
Huh?
Discernment.
Discernment, very nice. Yeah, it is discerning small and big fishes. Yes, very nice.
Delaying gratification.
Huh?
Delaying gratification.
Delaying gratification. Wow, very nice. That marshmallow experiment, huh? Okay. Yeah. So the lesson is, we get anxiety about little things, we get into quarrel for small things, even with our loved ones, you know. And if you don't understand what are big and important things in life, then the little fish seem to be like a big fish. So, and the tendency of the mind is to look at pebbles like mountains, you know. We fight so much for small things and make it so big. And we are endlessly distracted in this world, thinking they are so important. But when we come in association like this, when we discuss these important lessons, then we are aligned with what's really important for us. What our real goals are, what are the higher things in life, you know, probably taking care of our health, our finances, our relationships, our career, our spiritual life. Those are much more important than those small things that we are worried about. So it lets the small fish go by and waits for the big fish. So these are some of the lessons. First is patience and judgment, like you said, discernment. So let the trivial pass so you can focus on the significant. Prioritization, this is very important. It is said scientifically that in one day a person goes through more than 65,000 thoughts. Right? How can you let every thought be paid attention to, you know? An intelligent person is one who prioritizes, okay, what is important for me today to achieve? So don't let petty quarrels or minor stress distract you from the yoga. So Sanatan Dharma is another word for yoga, this yoga system. And misunderstanding what matters makes inconsequential things feel overwhelming. So that is very important. We do not create mountains out of pebbles. Tilling the field, the heart. Yeah, so this I mentioned in the beginning. That this knowledge is like seed. Oh, it went away, Prabhu? This knowledge is like a seed, and it is in the heart. So with the qualities that we can learn from salt, chicken, and crane, we can experience this knowledge, we can realize this knowledge. And one of the other quality of a yogi is patience, like all of you. You know, you are spending your time, you are coming here to the Bhakti studio. So that is another quality for a yogi, that they dedicate so much time, energy for understanding this knowledge. So all of you are true yogi, and I'm very, very inspired by all of your sincerity and efforts and endeavor that you are putting to take to this knowledge. And Ayan, Arisha, and all the leaders here, such a wonderful mantra meditation that uplifts not only our body and mind, but our whole consciousness. You know, it is transformed and purified. So I wish all the best to all of you in your journey, and I hope with this knowledge you can transform yourself, your relationships with each other, your relationship to yourself, and be happy in this pursuit. That is the whole purpose of life, because the whole purpose of all this presentation we are here together is just one. The purpose is to be happy, you know. So whether it is a elephant in the jungles of Africa, or it is looking for food, or an ant on your kitchen cabinet looking for some sugar, wherever there is life force, there is the propensity to attain pleasure. We are all seeking for pleasure. And the whole purpose of this yoga system is to find that pleasure and that happiness that lies within us, and to connect to that. So again, thank you very much, and I hope all of you can apply these teachings. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gaurav, for that wonderful wisdom. And I don't know if you chose green on purpose to match the theme of nature, but very apt. All right, so we will transition back to Kirtans. But before we do that, we will take a quick stretch break, because I know it's quite austere to sit on the ground. So we'll stand up and put our hands up in the air. And there is a Sanskrit word, some of you may know it, known as Hari Bol. So we'll start down here with our arms, and when we go up, we'll go Hari Bol. Okay, so now all together. That was the demonstration. 3, 2, 1. Hari. Oh, come on. I'm louder than you. With some energy. Hari. Okay, I heard like these 3 people. No, one more time. 3, 2, 1. Hari. Perfect. All right.
No, it's not on yet.
Okay, you'll turn it on. Whoa. Sorry. All right. Yeah, switched it up. Multi-talented folks in the room. So this mantra, it celebrates the divine qualities embodied by two personalities known as Rama and Sita. Together, they represent righteousness, devotion, compassion, strength, and harmony. And repeating Jaya, Jaya is an expression of joy and affirmation. It means victory, but not victory over others. I'm not like Jaya. It's not like an ego, envious kind of thing, but it represents the victory of triumph, the triumph of dharma. Anybody familiar with the word dharma? Anybody know what it means? A little bit?
Duty.
Duty? But duty in what context? I mean, I can say it's my duty to sit here and play these keys. Or it's my duty to mow the lawn. To be what? To be true. So it's true duty. What is kind of like how Gaurav was talking about, sometimes you have to go on top of the mountain and take a bird's eye view of what am I doing and why am I doing it. So dharma in the yoga literatures is known as true purpose. Beyond all the small decisions, the small actions, duties we have in our daily lives, what is our dharma? So it represents the triumph of dharma, truth and right action within the heart. So that's a little bit about what we'll be chanting. We'll do a practice round. So the first phrase is Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, and then Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Jaya Jaya, Sita Ram. You'll see there's two spellings of Jai. They're pronounced essentially the same. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram. Your turn. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram. all together, one voice, one heart. One more time, all together. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, 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 Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Jai 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 Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram. 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 All together, please. Once more. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram. One last time. Shri Ram. With all your heart. Ram, Shri Ram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Sitaram. 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 Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Sitaram, 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 Jaya Jaya 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 Sitaram, 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 Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Sitaram, 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 Jaya Jaya Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Sitaram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Sitaram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Sitaram. All together, Sitaram, Sitaram. Don't stop, Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Jaya. Keep going, Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Sitaram. One more time, Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Jaya Sitaram, 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 Sitaram, Sitaram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Shri One last time, most importantly with a smile. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram. All right, we will transition to our final kirtan of the night, led by Bhakta. Should I read that? Well, that's just that's gibberish. I don't know what that is. Like, I copy and paste slides, so copy and paste that.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for sticking around. Our final mantra will be the Maha Mantra and consists of 3 words, Hare, Krishna, and Rama. Hare is addressing the divine feminine or beloved energy. Krishna is, the name means all attractive, and Rama is like a source of spiritual energy. So in saying this mantra, we're calling upon for spiritual strength and to just go deeper and appreciate everything that surrounds us. And if you'll repeat after me, I'm sure most of you are familiar already, but Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare, Hare. Perfect. All experts now. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare your heart. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everybody together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, more time.
Let's see if I make it through the announcements without like coughing my way through. Thank you so much for chanting and dancing and singing and, I mean, would you believe it, meditating with us? A big round of applause, all of you. In addition, I want to thank all the wonderful souls who helped make this kirtan possible. We had Bishwamber playing the drum, and also the guitar in the second kirtan. We had John on the tabla. We had Tulsi on the metal cymbals and singing backup vocals. We had Bradley lead us in the final kirtan and play the guitar and play the drum. We had Jasper on the bass guitar. In addition, there are many other people who helped make this event possible. We had Vita, who helped make today's dessert. Where is she? Here. And then some others who are not here, but we had Surjana, Neela, Raghav. And I also want to take a moment to thank, where is he? Prabhakar. He was managing the AV system. I don't know if you were here during the earlier days, you'd see I have an iPad, another tablet, a laptop, and it would be like, are you meditating or like running a spaceship? It was a whole thing, but like he's not trained in AV or anything like that, but just by coming and having a willingness to learn, he's become so expert at it, so thank you so much, Prabhakar. So now to some upcoming events.
Yeah, Ayan.
So some upcoming events, starting not this Thursday, but next Thursday, we're going to be having a yoga flow and sound bath, 6 to 7:15 p.m. here at Bhakti Studio. In addition, on February 1st, 2 to 4 p.m., we have an Ayurveda workshop. So kind of how we were touching on today, Bhakti is a lifestyle choice, and Gora was talking about how there's even foods which have the ability to impact how you feel. So we dive into the science of Ayurveda. We have this course, which is currently ongoing, called Beginning Bhakti. It's taught by Bradley over here, and it dives into essentially what are the concepts so you need to begin practicing Bhakti Yoga in your daily lives outside of a room like this. So you can see some of the topics up there. You can join the QR code to scan, or better yet, just come talk to Bradley. And finally, this is something really, really cool. Jasper's mom, there's Jasper's playing the bass guitar. So Jasper's mom does a bunch of knitting, and she reached out and she's like, I have a bunch of stuff which I've knitted, which I just have sitting at home, so I'd love to do a fundraiser. So next Saturday, yes, every Saturday, next Saturday, Zori's gonna be here with a bunch of her handmade knit, scarves and hats and shawls. Zoom in, you can see them, they're really beautiful. And all the proceeds will be benefiting the studio to help support the space and run the space. Plus you can get something for your Valentine or Galentine, or I guess is there a bro-tine?
Brother time.
Brother. All right, final slide. We have Kirtan next Saturday, the Saturday after. The Saturday after, it's on Valentine's Day. You have a choice to make. But
mean, we do end with delicious food. We don't take reservations at the door. You gotta no, I'm kidding. You can walk right in. And if you would like to stay in touch with the community, you can scan that. Well, I'm just doing everything opposite. You can scan that QR code. It takes you to our WhatsApp community, and that is the best place to keep in touch with all the events we have ongoing at Bhakti Studio, and just receiving updates in general. All right, so now to the best part, which is the food. We have Jasper, who will be using 4 arms to serve all the items today. But we will exit out this door right here, re-enter through the entrance to avoid any collisions, and we'll have some wonderful volunteers waiting to serve you your delicious food. And if you have any dietary restrictions, please let them know. They will be sure to let you know what you can have. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.